morning world. We're in the gallery, and today our featured artist, Brother Melvin Isaac. How are you today, Brother Isaac?
Today I am ecstatic. I am doing good. I'm fabulous. Yeah, I'm good today.
Well, you're here because we usually have art on the wall in this gallery, but today you are the art, you are the voice, you're everything today. This is for the world. This is for the community. This is for the culture. This is for, I would say, the spiritual sense that you have and that we all share. This is for the ancestors. This is for the living. So Melvin, what inspires you?
Okay, that's a good question. What inspires me? Basically, my creator inspired me. My family inspired me. Dorsey Art Gallery inspired me. Other artists inspired me. I've been inspired by so many things, just this gift that I have. That's what inspired me.
So you call it a gift. Why you call it a gift?
The reason why I call it a gift because I have been born with this this special talent that the creative that God have given me through birth. So I've been given this talent, and it opens up my eyes to the world, to the things that I should be doing with this talent, because the talent has just been given to me for a purpose, and this is part of my purpose in life.
So you mean if you don't use the energy, then it is like you're blessed with the energy. So you have to use the energy to continually pump yourself and keep creating.
Yes, exactly. You said it all. I have to use it, because if I don't use it, and then the spiritual force will take it away and give it to somebody else to use. So I have to use it.
When you say use it, you have to use it, and the creator will take it away. But is it 24/7 when you say take it away? Because it is 24/7.
Yes, it's 24/7. All day long, all night, all day, every day, all hours, 24/7. Yes, he will take it away.
Now, why would the creator take it away? Because you gotta have a break. You gotta live. There's other things you have to do in your life, right?
Yes, but that's the whole purpose of it. The creator choose certain people to reveal things that the creator wants you to reveal. Now, being that this is an ancestor-based Dorsey Gallery, he brought me here for a reason, and because he gave me this talent, and I have to use that. So I wasn't exposed to all this before. I mean, I probably was, but didn't know about it. But it's a way of the creative exposing you to things and leading you to different places and meeting people like yourself and people that's here. So it's 24/7. He led me here to expose me to different artwork, and I would have to do research on the things that I need to do research on to expose it to other people through my art.
So you say you're inspired by other artists and locations.
Yes, yes.
What mediums do you work in?
Well, I work in all medium, oil, pastel, acrylic, pencil, ink, colored pencil, watercolors, just about all the mediums that I work in.
So you mean all this material is accessible to you?
Yes, it's very accessible to me.
There's a question they always ask the artists. Is there one thing or one medium that you like more than the other?
Well, yes, it is. That's another great question. Oil is something I really enjoy working with, and also acrylic. But oil is one of the main things that I'm fascinated over oil, because it's just like riding in Rolls Royce compared to a Mustang or a Volkswagen. So it's the luxury that the Rolls Royce give you when you're doing the art, because once it comes out, it's fabulous. It's fabulous.
You get a certain satisfaction in working in oil. Like, give me an idea. What do you mean? I know you said Rolls Royce as opposed to a scooter, but will you get a special feeling, or what is it? The texture? What is it?
Well, it's all the above. There's a certain feeling. The texture is the way it's laid out. Is the way it once it's start to finish. You know, it gives you. You get that fineness in it, the art, the fine feeling, the various of colors that it gives you, you know, into that, especially when you're mixing the oil with other oils to give you other colors. So all of this, like the primary, the secondary colors, the medium colors, and you could pick out so many different colors to bind with it, and that's what the oils give you that.
So do you have a subject that you like, or is the subject coming from wherever it comes from to all artists? It comes from somewhere.
Yes, it comes from somewhere. Well, to me, because of my ancestors, so it's sort of like black orientated in a sense, where it leads me to I'm creating about my ancestors, about my life, about blackness. So these are things I like doing. I see things and I know the past of how we got here and what brought us here and where we at now. So in my mind, I'm creating all these thoughts to form a subject where it explains everything. It's just like they say, artists, a picture says 1,000 words. And that's what I do with my art. I can show you one thing. I can have a person there, like a man or a woman. And for instance, I can just have that person. I can have something where they're picking cotton. So right there, it takes you back to, it's like a history. When somebody sees that and they know this is ancestry based, and I'm a black person, and I'm drawing a person picking cotton, and I'm seeing different fields of people. So it brings you all the way back to slavery. Now, when you look at that, you say, "Oh shoot!" So that's when I'm showing you a picture that things that happen and people that didn't know about it. You'd be surprised. The people that didn't understand it, they see it right there, and they said, "Hey, that's slavery, and that's back in so and so, back in them times," and that's what he's revealing to us. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Well,
so,
let me ask you a question. Are you being an artist? Does it free you to be having independent thoughts? I know you're talking about the past and the things that black people went through, and you know what I mean. But do you think that having independent thoughts free you from those things?
Yes, it does. Being an artist, because you're free. You have your thoughts can go anywhere. There's no one telling you what to do, how to do it. You the one. You are the artist. You are that force. You are that spirit that that decide how you want to, reveal this particular art to the world, to the people, to anyone. So it frees your thoughts, And now people figure out what is he revealing to us? What is it? And that's the thought right there. It frees you can go anywhere.
So being an artist, you actually don't know what you are creating until you create it, right?
Yes. You don't know yet.
So you're learning also.
Yes.
As you produce and create something.
Yes.
You're a creator.
I'm a creator. From the creator.
Well, very good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's very good. Now let me ask you something. I know you have technical abilities, and you've been working in New York area and other places and promoting other artists, other institutions. Tell us some of the technical things that you do. Okay,
so I do a lot of technical things. One of them is that I'm involved with Brick Arts Medium. And Brick Arts Medium, before it used to be BCAT, which is called BCAP. And it's the same thing, but you know, Brick Arts Medium is a bigger organization, and we under the wings of that. So through that, they have different classes that people could take, which I took in order to get this particular knowledge that I have. And it's all about filming. It's about learning the different aspect of filming, camera, editing with different programs that they have, learning how to speak on the camera, learning about lighting, learning about all sorts of stuff. So it gives me the opportunity to perform my own art show. So what I did after I continue, and you continue learning through Brick Arts Medium, and I always put that out there to a lot of young people or anyone to come down to Brick Arts Medium, to go to the orientation, and through the orientation, and then you can start taking classes, because what you end up doing is having your own platform, your own TV station, your own channel, where you can reveal or share with the world about your particular talent that you've been given, through the creative, whether it's singing, rapping, doing poetry, doing art, or whatever it might be. Mine's is art. So what I did is have a TV show called The Artistic Talent, and now I can have other artists come on to my show, or I can interview them, and where they can start sharing to the world about what they are doing. So it gives them a wider, broader knowledge to the world about who you are. So that's what I'm doing with this particular talent at the Brick Arts Medium.
So about how many artists have you exposed to the public and the culture through your program? Just give me a number.
Oh, I would say at least about 100 or something, or even more, that I exposed to the world.
So you get a chance to pump up the culture?
Yes, I get a chance to pump up the culture, and it is pumped up.
I like that very much.
Yes, indeed.
Now, you've done some stuff with professional organizations. Name some of the organizations that and different galleries you have worked with.
Well, one of them is the Dorsey Art Gallery, which is where I'm at right here. And I got down here about through Larry Weeks, because I was in one of the classes they called the SCORE. I was in at one point through Brick and through what I was doing. I started figured out, well, let me do my own organization. Let me do my own thing where I can be free to do things. So I went and got involved with it called the SCORE, and with that, it's free. They give you different mentors, counselors, and they help you. They got workshop. So that's where I met Larry Weeks, who's the artist too. So I explained to. They asked everybody that came into the workshop, "What do you do?" And I told them I'm an artist. And I shared with them the things that I was doing, and that's how I ran into Larry Weeks. Through Larry Weeks, he gave me his card and said to come down here to the Dorsey Art Gallery because, you might be interested in what they're doing. So that's how I was led to coming down here at the Dorsey, and I got involved, and I loved it. The atmosphere was very relaxed and calm and welcoming. And it was a lot, like I said,
Tell me some of the other galleries that you have filmed for. Like you said, Larry Weeks, I know he's part of the Fulton Art Fair. Have you done work for the Fulton Art Fair?
Yes. Well, yeah, that's what I was going to lead up to. Through that, I met people that's down here that was part of the Fulton Art Fair. And I got involved with the Fulton Art Fair through the president, through Larry, and through other people. So I signed up to it, and next thing I know, I was involved with that, where they give shows once a year through at the Fulton Park. And it is to me is exciting. I love it. A lot of artists, they call it on the fence, and you get to expose your art down there, and a lot of people come down there and ask you questions, and you end up buying it.
So I understand you also done some work with King Caliber and met some other people that you did some work with through King Caliber. Tell me something about that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I did some work through there. I was filming there, and I met a lot of other artists there. But it's a one of the organization, one of the galleries that's I believe is in the Village. I'm not particular right now understand exactly where it was at, but I was doing some filming over there, and I got, I met a lot of artists, and I think that was fabulous. I love that type of gallery, King Gallery, I believe it is.
So you have learned things by doing other things for other people. So it expands your experience and your life and your ability.
Yes, it did, by learning from other people too. And not only that, I had met other galleries and different shows. Like, let's say I went out to New Jersey. They had one out there called it's a jazz station. And out there in New Jersey, I believe the channel is 88.3 and WBGO. And we did a exhibit down there through the Fulton Art Fair. And then the other one we did was out there in Harlem, is at the Harlem State Building, and it was the same thing. We exhibit all of our art up there too. So it leads me to, creatives have a way of leading you to different places, meeting different people, and exposing it through your artwork.
All right, so is there anything you want to tell me that I didn't ask you?
Well, there's a lot of stuff. We'd be here all day to ask me questions. Ask me that.
Yeah, we'll start with something.
Yeah, well, one of them is we already know how that I got started through the creative and what I'm doing now. And I used to before was in a program where I was teaching a lot of young youth. They call them at-risk youth. And I was teaching them art through, my understanding. It was all about portraits to them. And that was just to grab them off the street. And once I got them, they loved it. They came to me all the time. We had a good program. And a lot of young people, they was there and they started learning. I was teaching them how to draw themselves, how to draw their family. And it was they understood it. And it kept them where they wasn't cursing anymore. They wasn't with the wrong crowd. It was relieving a lot of tension, stress, and anger. They wasn't having all that. They were just listening and doing the artwork. And some of them became artists and continue on going to school with better grades. So these are things that I really enjoyed doing and helping out the young folks in our community.
Well, let me ask you this. Is there anyone in your family that you could say maybe some of this DNA of yours as an artist come from? Is there anybody, because a lot of people don't realize that a lot of things that people do is art. Everything is created by an artist. Everything, the chair you sitting in was drawn, created, drawn up, done by an architect and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Is there anybody in your family you can contribute any of this energy to?
Well, unfortunately, not that I know of. I have not known anyone in my family that had this ability or this creativity to draw. Maybe it was further down in the line of my great-great-grandparents, but right now I have no idea about that.
Well, how about the ability to survive the struggle and your intelligence?
Oh yeah. It's well, in terms of myself or my genes or my heritage or generation. Yeah, it's something there that that give me or give my family or ourselves in the black area is just all the tragic things that have been going on through our race, through our heritage. I'm still strong. We still here. we still struggling. We still continue on focusing of leading people to do the right thing. So it's the strength there. It's something there that keeps us together and keeps us bonded and keep us strong.
Well, let me ask you this. I know you did a radio program down at the place where, the institution that you say you study and teach at. And so let's make believe this is a radio program. When can we tune in again for the next chapter of your story?
Okay, it'll be soon because I got caught up in doing a lot of other stuff. So it'll be soon, and I will announce it, let everybody know when the next time I want to give this radio show. And it's a podcast. It's a radio show that I created. And reason why I created because I thought about, I'm a veteran. I'm a Vietnam era veteran, and I'm an artist. So I reached out to other veterans, and they start sharing their stories, sharing what they've been through. And I thought it was a great thing. And I'm going to put that back out there again because the Veteran Administration allowed me to come to their department to film some of the doctors, the lawyers, the counselors, and other veterans, and to tell other veterans about how they can be helped through that program. So yeah, I'm going to bring that back, especially to artists as well.
So you want to give us your call letters so we can continue your radio program and tune you in to get the next chapter of what you're doing. So can you tell us how to tune into you on your radio program or your TV program or the program that you have, the cultural expansion program that you have downtown?
Okay, well, first, to tune into me is I have a radio show called The Artistic Talent. Well, it's a radio and then I have a TV show, but it's called The Artistic Talent. And it comes on every Monday and Wednesday. It starts at 1 a.m. in the morning, 11 a.m., and again at 4 p.m. It repeats back on Wednesday. So, and the channel is Cable Vision 68 and Verizon File 42. So you look at both of these channels on Monday and Wednesday from 1 a.m. in the morning, 11 a.m. and back on at 4 p.m. and it repeats itself on a Wednesday. So that's how you can catch me. Now on the podcast, the radio, which I want to share that with you once I bring that back up, but that's on the is cloud. It's called SoundCloud, and what I have to do is you'll see whether it's a veteran or it'll be artistic talent, and see my name, Melvin Isaac. And once you type into the SoundCloud, that'll come right up, and you see all the shows, all the things that I'm doing on there.
Well, Brother Melvin Isaac, we're thankful that the Creator allowed you, sent you here to share your experience and your future with us. And we thank you very much.
And I want to thank you for having me here and interviewing me at the Dorsey Art Gallery in Brooklyn, New York on Roger Ave. I want to thank you all very, very much.
Peace.
Peace.